The Browns get the national spotlight on Sunday afternoon, Mary Kay, 4:25. They are the featured game in that time slot, and of course they can play spoiler for the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens win, and they are in the playoffs. If the Ravens lose and the Steelers win, the Steelers are in the playoffs. So even though this game doesn't mean anything for the Browns directly, they get an opportunity to do something they've done to a few teams, and that's play spoiler.
Yes, and they really want to do that. Not only that, they want to finish with a winning record. They can finish at 8-7-1, which would be higher than anybody thought that they would finish this season. So they are fired up and pumped up for this game, and you know the Ravens are going to be the same. They bring the #1 overall defense in the NFL. Some people may have seen what they did to the great Chargers and Phillip Rivers. 4 sacks, 2 interceptions, held him to 181 yards passing. They are going to come out gunning. Like you said, if they win this game, they are in the playoffs.
Yeah, there are probably 2 defenses in the league that can carry their teams to the Super Bowl. One of them is the Bears. The other one is the Ravens. They have been playing great football. And of course, we all know about Terrell Suggs, who has been playing for so long, had so many great battles with Joe Thomas. He's still out there. He's still wreaking havoc. This is a team that's going to make life very difficult for Baker Mayfield.
Absolutely, 100%. Not only are they #1 in overall defense, they're #1 in points allowed, and they are #3 on third down. So it's going to be hard to stay on the field, too. And it's going to be loud in there. It's going to be a playoff type atmosphere. Baker Mayfield's going to have to play within himself and not get a little too over his head where he starts to overthrow the ball and things like that. So it's going to be a challenge.
Now on the other side, they've got to deal with Lamar Jackson. If anybody watched that Chargers game or has watched this team since Jackson took over, you kind of know what this team is going to do. They're going to run the football. They'll still get 4 or 5 yards a pop. They've got Lamar Jackson, who's as good a running quarterback as there is, and he's a guy that has some accuracy issues, but he can make a throw here or there that's going to break you if you overplay him on the run.
Yeah, and their last game, he threw a 68-yard touchdown pass to tight end Mark Andrews, a big tight end who played for 3 seasons at Oklahoma. So he can hit his throws when he really needs to. But the Browns will try to make this a one-dimensional game. They're going to try to contain the run. They've also got rookie Gus Edwards now, an undrafted rookie, running really well for them. So they're going to try to contain Lamar Jackson, Gus Edwards, try to hem those guys in, set the edges, and try to make him throw the football, which has been a formula they've used in the last few weeks.
This is a very different Ravens team from the one the Browns beat earlier this season, 12-9. I'm going to pick the Ravens to win this game. I think it's going to be a good game, a close game. I actually think the Browns can probably get a turnover or 2 to keep it close, but I think the Ravens come away 21-17 winners, and they make it to the playoffs with an AFC North title.
I agree with you about the turnovers. I think it could come down to that. The Ravens, although they have that #1 defense, are -5 in turnover differential, and the Browns are still, I think, somewhere around +9 or something like that. And so it's going to be tough. I think it will come down to that. I am picking the Ravens in this one because this game means so much to them, 24-23.
All right, make your predictions down in the comments below, and of course we'll have full coverage of the game on Sunday at cleveland.com/Browns.